Screw it. I don't have a song. I'm upset. I'm upset. I don't have like an opening shindig to play for everybody. I don't have one. Usually I got a little something. But I got a little nothing. What the hell? This is not my style. This is not how I do what I do. No, this is not it. Like, jeez. I don't have one. I'm upset. I ain't got a tune. Who's Candace? Shut up. I hope everyone is aware. I hope everyone operates better than you did last time I streamed. Thankfully, you're in the safe hours. I told y'all, don't bring me all that rigmarole late at night or early in the morning. This is a sweet spot. Everybody's well rested. It's a new week. It's a new week to enjoy yourselves and in making sure that you have a lot of progress this week in doing all your due diligence and doing all your good things and doing all the good ideas. You know, a good week, another good week to exist in the world today. It's good. It's very good. It's a little bit bad. It's not gonna lie. It's a lot of bad, lot of uncertainty in the world. Lot of who's gonna die next in the world. But I feel like what truly matters are the friends you make along the way. That's tough. But missed last night, but I procrastinated. Did I stream last night? Did I? See, no, I didn't. Sunday, I was watching football. Whatever occurred Saturday, bad mood, and then you motherfuckers came in and made it worse. No dice, but Monkey Wolf. I want you to look at this. I want you and everyone else to get a good wrong button. I want y'all to get a good long look at this. Take a good look at this. I don't care about hiding myself anymore. All the criticisms are justified. I haven't taken accountability. I'll work on the dock as soon as possible. I will put serious effort into it. It may not fix everything, but I am taking accountability. Oh. Please go read this. I wrote this. Oh. Now, much like you, I have no idea, not one, not a shred, not a clue of what in the fuck someone is taking accountability for. This is just in my algorithm. Just this there for me to just figure out. All right, what did Burner or Noob, since Noob wrote this, what did you do? And once again, the community note is probably the greatest yet dumbest feature to ever come onto social media. The user raped an infant. You know, because when you wake up and you just see a tweet. And you got no, and daddy means no context to it. I mean, absolutely no context to it. You find out motherfucker didn't rape a child. Well, yeah, they raped a child, but a infant. The little infant. You raped an infant. I love this. I will no longer be parroting on this account, by the way. Oh. Okay. Okay. Sure. Fucking accountability is for when you're a toxic boyfriend, or when you drop the ball on a school project, you raped a child. No one needs your accountability. They need you in prison. Turn yourself into the police. Plead guilty and accept the maximum sentence possible, including the death penalty if it's available. If not, volunteer for chemical castration instead. I won't tell you to kill yourself because I don't roll like that anymore. Okay. Good job. You don't roll like that anymore. But if I were in your shoes, I'd seek whatever justice is available and pray for a swift death and closure for the victims. You can't fix anything past this point. All you should do, is make it easy for the people who have survived you to move on with their lives. That's all you can do at this point. So log off and get to... Nigga said log off. I ain't gonna lie. Might be my new motto. Log off and get to... Probably the filthiest fucking thing I've ever heard, opposed to all the other filthy shit I've heard on social media. This is probably the most like basic, understanding, clear cut, to the point. You're a waste of space. Go do something about it so that everyone else doesn't have to deal with you anymore. Skill work, sick work, stick work on dick work. But class, now that I've woken everyone up, we have a problem. There's a clip that has gone viral on the interwebs, and it pertains to our good old numbskull, Candace. Candace did an interview, which the timeline of this interview is not good, because apparently, is the alert not going to go off? Is the alert not going to go off? Good job. I made sure that... Oh, never mind. It went off, but it didn't play the audio. Appreciate the two. You sick fuck. Waking up like this, Leon, is diabolical on a Monday. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I didn't do nothing. Bernie Sanders, a fucking millionaire, is crying about how millionaires are getting benefits. Fuck. But y'all keep thinking Bernie gonna save y'all. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Daily, get out! I wanna, whoa, hold on. What is this? What just came across my notification? Hold on. Can we skip one brain dead cat? No, we are not. Fuck you. You don't get your wants today. Because we must consume. Because this clip, hey, don't scroll down. This clip is going viral. It's 2 minutes. You'll stomach it.
When you say you believe that Charlie Kirk was betrayed by someone close to him, what do you mean?
I think that in the coming weeks, there's going to be a lot of financial reports that are coming out. And
what do the financial reports have to do with a motherfucker being whacked?
I, first and foremost, do not believe that Tyler Robinson killed Charlie Kirk. I want to be very clear on that. Whether he was involved, I think the answer is yes. I think that's obvious.
And your basis for saying he didn't act alone is what?
I ain't gonna lie. The white girl got the fucking body posture of me. Like, your basis for this shit is what, bro? Like, come on. We talk about Charlie Kirk like he didn't die a few months ago. Did he? Shit. I forgot. Surprised you ain't covering Rob's Media's video on his recent video on Breadtube. Candace and Breadtubers. Get out. Get out. Candace and Brett. This is on YouTube. This is the title of the stream on YouTube. I don't even know what the fuck I have this shit titled on Twitch. What do I have this shit titled on Twitch? Recap of failed Breadtubers. Oh. Okay. See, the problem the problem I have is like you niggas can't read. You niggas can't read. Like you niggas can't read. That's like my core fucking problem. And y'all think that retardation is cute. That retardation is cute with like people like Chris, who will constantly bark at you motherfuckers about art pedophiles, but he won't talk about his friends. That shit not cute here. That shit just make me think you retarded. So go think about your retardation. Go spend the day thinking about that. Go spend the day thinking about that. Okay? Okay? Like the need to be slow for some of y'all is like bad. Like it's bad. It's bad. It is bad. That's all I fucking think. It's just bad.
Act alone is what?
I don't know, maybe the weird Fed messages that were concocted out of thin air that had no timestamp and were written like they were speaking in 1822, among other things. Their lack of an ability to answer any basic questions about what took place.
But do you have any proof that the messages were made up? Because that
Very, very great question, white lady. You know what? You white women may have a chance if y'all have these funny looking motherfuckers talking.
would be easily proven.
Yeah, but they didn't put timestamps on them, and Discord came out and said they didn't exist.
This was supposedly text messages, not Discord messages. It's my understanding from the indictment.
I actually did not read that they were text messages.
So why am I showing you this? It's because while this is 2 minutes, there's a full interview. There's a full interview, boys and girls. My precious boys and berries. There's a full interview of this horse shit, which I feel to me might be. Please tell me that I could put this on the screen. Oh, I'm gonna retch. I'm gonna retch. What do you mean? I'm gonna kill a bunch of roaches. I'm gonna kill roaches. I'm going to take roaches and I'm going to kill them. I'm going to find the nastiest fucking house under the sun and I'm going to kill roaches. I'm going to take my anger out on roaches. But you know what? Fine. Fine. I am an opportunist first and a civilized member of society last. Candace is a fucking retard. And the people who constantly consume this stupid bitch's information, which is nothing but her bitching about her dead friend, you're not getting anywhere. I believe in the future we're going to find financial reports. What does that have to do with your dead friend? Oh, I'm going to post about how he was excited about Nicki Minaj music. What does that have to do with your dead friend getting shot? Oh, I'm going to post a text message about how Ben Shapiro didn't like me. What does that have to do with your friend being shot? I'll wait. Because to I don't feel as though you get anywhere with that. Oh, but Leon, they had 15, 12, 19 phones on a college campus and they were all tied to Israel. What? On a college campus? What? You mean to tell me that the only people that's supposed to be on college campuses are what group? As if these fucking college campuses aren't just glorified multicultural centers where these motherfuckers gotta learn? What? And also, what the fuck do 12 phones have to do with a motherfucker being dead? At this point, just fucking say the Jews did it. Just say it. Stop dancing around it. Stop beating on the bush. Stop knocking on the door. Just say it. What happened to you? I thought you motherfuckers was like free speech warriors. Where, whoa, it's my free speech. What happened? What happened? Y'all used to be gung-ho with the shit. Now y'all hoes with guns. Sickening work. I can't stand it. I can't stand this stupid ass shit.
The indictment calls them text messages.
What would it be like the feds are like on a computer typing it out back and forth?
That's exactly what it is. The feds made up the text messages.
But you don't have anyone from like the FBI telling you that, or law
I have
enforcement?
leaks.
I have leaks. Everyone, what a face. What a future thumbnailed face, Candace. I have leaks. I have sources. But I can't really give out that information because it'll like fuck up my chances to learn anything. Oh, then why would I listen to this? Why would I give this any moment of the day? Why would I give this any energy? Why would I? Why? What would be the purpose? What would be the goal? What would be the initiative? Because I notice, once again, I said this, I'm going to say it again. Candace better be thanking God her friend is dead because she had nothing else to talk about. This Brigitte shit is dead. Like, that Brigitte shit ain't gone nowhere for months. Oh, but you don't understand. Like, she's focused up. Is she getting sued by these motherfuckers? You're getting sued and you're taking a break from that to focus on this? Kiss my ass. Lick it, too.
Okay.
No.
Has anyone leaked to you?
And Tyler Robinson
But has anyone said to you, even off the record, like, yeah, we faked these?
I have.
This is a clear-cut yes or no. Anything other than a yes or no is a waste of my time.
Very strong sources everywhere on both sides.
Well, I look forward to seeing the evidence of that.
Sure. Because when we keep talking about evidence, it's like, who's going to present that evidence? Like the mainstream media? Like who are you expecting to come
Yes, that would be a hot
out?
story.
No, it wouldn't be.
It would.
Oh, it wouldn't be a hot story. It was on CNN, Fox, MSNBC, like the main media sites, media channels were talking about this political commentator getting a bullet in his neck. What are we talking about? You know where stories don't gain traction? The shit that you would see on your local news. And even those take a nice significant amount of time to reach your early morning news stations. Like, what are we talking about?
It wouldn't be.
If the FBI, like if I had a source telling me, like if I had proof that the FBI faked those messages, that would be an enormous story.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we live in a post-Epstein world, and
we do not live in a. Oh God, Epstein. Well, get ready for the world to end.
know how stories get shut down. And
also, might I just say, for the hilarious record, this Epstein shit is the most embarrassing point of transparency to walk the earth. But you know what? Since I can't fucking watch the full thing because fuck the working around all of these settings to show it to you because it's all locked behind a sexy paywall. Oh, goth. Man thinks women shouldn't vote. Now, my beef, Gothics is not conservative. My beef with conservative women, I'm going to say it again for the slow motherfucker in the back, Gothics is not conservative, is that there are conservative women who love the idea of going back to how the world used to be. And my problem with each and every one of them is that they all have social media accounts, they all have podcasts, they all have YouTube channels giving their opinions on things. And excuse me, where is the man? Where be the man in this? I don't want to hear from you, whore. I don't want to hear from you, strumpet. Where is the father, the husband? So now I want to see how old goth tackles this one. And it better be good.
This video is going to
I'm so bored.
upset some people. So, of course, we have to talk about it, okay? For context, this video is titled, Repeal the 19th Amendment and Restore the Household Vote. I am seeing this trend on my social media, and I can only imagine why people are up.
It's not a trend. It's an idea. I get so fucking fixated. Gothics is pretty. Put the lotion down, you cretin! That woman is married! You sexual deviant.
upset. So let's watch this together, and I'm going to give you my 2 cents.
No, wait a minute. I'm not done. This is not a trend. This is a belief that many individuals who claim to be conservative have, where they don't want these women to have that right to give their opinion. They want these women, as I've joked, face down, ass up, make a sandwich, and make a baby at the same time. That's what they want. They don't want nothing else. You do anything else, that's against their way of life. That's against their way of being.
On this matter.
Is it good that women can vote in America? I don't think so, and here's why. Nearly every legalized moral atrocity of the last 100 years was made possible by the female vote. Abortion and homosexuality would likely still be illegal if not for the female vote. Mass immigration of the welfare state rode on the backs of the female vote. Nearly every modern Democrat, including Obama and Biden, were elected because of the female vote. Even last night, the new Muslim New York City Mayor Mondami won specifically because of the female vote. The 19th Amendment has been a moral and political...
That sounds hot. Janet, your sexual frustrations is not an okay thing for your right to voice your opinion politically to be taken away. What? I get it. The sexual frustration that you have with not having a husband might sound very alluring to you, but Jesus, stand up and clean the pussy juice off the fucking floor. My God, woman.
Tragedy for America, but why? Women were not made to lead, but to follow and to feel. This is God's design, and it's good within the family and the household. But emotions cannot be what is used to rule and govern a nation.
I'm going to stop right there. Okay. Let me just say that I can only assume.
No, he's telling you. Fuck the assumption. He's telling you what he feels. He's telling you. This is not an assumption.
The backlash for this video is around the part where he starts to say that women were not made to lead. You know, and I will address that in just a second. But if I had to guess, that's probably that one part in this video. That's
the one part, not the whole thing. Where he's like, yeah, hey, repeal a woman's right to vote. Is that it? Ah, you whores, you weren't meant to lead. That's the problem here. Not the, hey, you know your right to vote. You I don't think you should have that. Not that part, huh? Not that part. Not that crucial part, huh? Okay. All right. Sure, fine.
It's going to render a lot of outrage, but let's continue. Let's hear his whole argument.
Statistically and generally speaking...
Wait, I'm going to stop right here, assume what this whole thing is about, and then say, but let's keep on. Okay. Bro, is that fucking AI Charlie Kirk as the YouTube thumbnail? Yes. Do you like it? Do you like it? Do you think it's funny? It's funny. It's funny. It's very funny. Oh God, and I probably need to say this for the dumb slow motherfucker in the back that's like salivating. No, you fucking moron. I'm not cheering he's dead. I'm having fun. Good God. Clean your pussies out. Y'all gotta clean them pussies out. Especially since I know you motherfuckers make your crass little dark humor jokes. Don't cry now that your guy is a part of a dark humor joke. Jesus. Persona, indeed.
Women vote for whatever feels most kind or peaceful or safe to their emotions. Women crave security and comfort, and whoever promises those things wins their loyalty. The problem is evil men know this, and they exploit it. For example, women are twice as likely to men to be seduced into an affair. They are 26% more likely to be financially scammed online. They are 3 times more likely to fall prey to psychics and tarot card readings and astrology and mediums. The same emotional vulnerability that shows up there also shows up in politics. Many call it suicidal empathy. So I believe that we should return to the household vote, where women share their thoughts with their fathers or their husbands, and the men in their life make the final decision. Men are not perfect, but they are far more fit to rule with logic, and they are less likely to be deceived in political matters. So,
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that last part. You've seen the George Droid meme? Yes. Which strengthens the point I made a couple days ago. If you was crying about these Charlie Kirk costumes, but you cheered on blackface, I don't really see you holding a strong point. And if you was crying about blackface, but you was cheering on Charlie Kirk costumes, hey, you a hypocrite too. I don't know why people bending over backwards to try to act like one's okay and the other one's not, when all it does is prove everybody's a hypocrite and everyone's fine with shit as long as they can laugh at somebody else. But when you're made fun of, oh, that's where we got to step on eggshells here.
So I don't believe that we should repeal the 19th Amendment because I don't love women. I believe we should repeal the 19th Amendment because I love America and I love American women enough to protect them and our nation from their political exploitation.
Oh boy. Where do I even begin? Or I think the better question is, how much do I want to offend people? Okay, so everything that this guy said in this video is correct.
Delete your channel, delete your fucking Twitter account, delete every fucking facet of how you operate online to discuss any topic with people. Bring me your husband. Delete this. Delete every waking moment of every opinion you got online. Are we clear here? Like, are we clear here? You agree with this? I don't want to see motherfuckers on YouTube anymore. Like that's clear cut. That's dry. You want your right. You want to leave it in the hands of the fathers, the husbands. Cool. Delete the YouTube channel. Delete the Twitter account. Stop giving your opinion. I don't want to hear it. We good? We wrap this up. Should we keep watching? You know what? I'm gonna keep watching.
Hear me out. Women are more emotional, and you have to be naive and or blind to say otherwise.
Is this a transgender? I don't know. The verdict's still out.
Of course, you could argue that there are some women who are not emotional thinkers, but if we're talking by and large in general, yeah, I think that's the case. Women are more emotional. You don't have to look far to see the evidence of that either. I mean, just look at the last decade and all the stupid ideas that women have supported. I'll give you one example. Transgenderism. The women who on the one side of their mouth talk about women's rights, and then the other side of their mouth talk about trans rights. It's a contradiction. There is no such thing as women's rights if you can't even define what a woman is. But here we are with women who support this, and they do it knowing that it's wrong, that it's false. They do it in the pursuit of feelings. Oh, you just want them to be happy. Okay, well, crackheads are happy with crack. Are you going to give them crack? No, of course not.
Yes.
You know, I am of the belief that if you love someone, number one, you'll tell them the truth, but number two, you will protect them from evil, and that includes protecting them from bad ideas. And
so why are you giving your opinion about how we should operate in the world? I'm slightly just a tism-bism confused. I'm a tism-bism confused.
A lot of women just want to affirm everything because they're looking for that feel-good, positive vibe environment that doesn't exist. Feelings are fleeting, okay? And you have to do what's right, and you have to do what's in the best interests of the individual in the long term, not the short term. And a lot of the ideas that we see promoted from women, or more specifically, progressive women, a lot of it is like this instant gratification. And I know this because, number one, I'm a woman. Number two, I used to be a leftist.
Oh, so your opinion doesn't really hold weight here. Where is the man? See, I don't get this. When I hear women agree with the sentiment, you know, let's take the right of the woman to vote and leave it in the hands of the man. Where is the man? I want to see dick. I don't want to see no fucking vagina.
I have been there, and I can attest to how short-sighted I was with the thing.
There are women who are short-sighted in the conservative movement. I'll give you just a basic example. The ones who voted for Trump or promoted Trump as if he was going to be the savior that gave them things in a political manner, and they did not get voted for in those elections that occurred a few days ago. Did I hit the nail on the head there?
Things that I believed and the things that I did, and I'm able to admit that. Some people won't, but I will. We have to look at the bigger picture as far as...
Wait a minute, since you're admitting things, can we get like an admittance that the idea of, oh, yes, take these rights away is not just for the, checks notes here, politically challenged leftists with bullhorns for noses. That's for all women. When you repeal the 19th, you're not repealing the 19th only for the leftist women. No. You're doing it for all of them because you whores belong in the kitchen in their eyes. See, ladies, y'all cool with me. You got rights. You a human, last I checked. You know? You're not like a subhuman creature. I mean, Miss Keith might be. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But that's like the only one that I might know of that's like actually subhuman. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, you know, I feel as though y'all should have the same rights as me. You know what I'm talking about? Simple work, slight work, nothing too drastic. But when I have to hear about there being people who want your rights taken away, and then I hear women being like, "Oh yeah, you know, because we women are kind of dumb, we're emotional and all that shit," and then these same women have YouTube channels giving their opinion on shit. It's like, do we not notice the irony there? Do we not notice the irony in that? I'm quietly watching. What the fuck did I do? See what I'm talking about? Right there. All that. All
How's my
that.
dick supposed to jump off of all of this information you just gave me, ma'am?
You can throw money at the problem all you want. It will not stop what I stated. I stated an objective truth. Look at this woman trying to throw money at her problems, thinking that was emotional. Operating under the basis of thinking that money will get me to be nice. Oh, hell no. Who do you think I am? A whore? For the right amount of money, I could be. But that's besides the point.
Where are these ladies getting their bad ideas from? I can tell you right off the bat, college is probably something we should be looking at, okay?
I despise this rhetoric that college is the only place that motherfuckers get these horrendously bad ideas, and that these bad ideas somehow only are of one political party, because as much as the world will have you try to believe it, yes, you can get bad ideas from college that are on the wide political spectrum. It's because you pussified conservatives don't know how to actually sound to promote yourselves in any respectable way. There are conservative groups on college campuses. I don't know who convinced y'all that all college campuses are nothing but leftist cesspools. Maybe if you actually had balls, we could actually get the ball rolling here. But I forgot vaginas.
Where are these ladies?
It works for rich motherfuckers. I ain't rich. That's your fucking problem. You think I could be bought with money? For the right amount. They got motherfuckers getting paid $7,000 to promote Israel. So, like, for the right amount. I could be a nice little propagandist for the I feel, but you know what's crazy? I feel like if I sold out, I'd be easy to spot. I feel like I wouldn't be able to get away with promoting propaganda. I've spent so much time just dicking around that if I were to just be like, well, everyone, I feel like everybody would be able to tell, oh, he's paid. I don't feel like I'd be able to get away with it. I feel like the minute I make a take that's like so obviously out of character for me, oh, he got paid. How much to promote the Saints? Ooh, it's gonna have to be a lifetime contract where every day I'm getting $5 million. I need that lifetime contract where every day I'm getting $5 million. You want me to promote the Saints? Ooh. Every day we would roast you hard. Like, it's because it's easy. Because unfortunately, despite what like people will try to say because they can't like argue the point I make, because I'm not speaking in hot take narrative. I'm speaking in, oh my God, look at this stupid shit I'm looking at. They'll like to say that, oh my God, I'm trying to appease white people. If that was true, this video that's about to come out in a couple hours, that wouldn't work. Spoiler alert. You remember when we was watching that video about that dude who got that egregious plea deal for raping and strangling two 16-year-olds? Yeah. What a great job appeasing the whites, because that's one of theirs. That's one of their fabled. What is this? Oh God, dogs. That's one of their fabled people. That's one of them. It's one of the whites. It's one of the whites. And then this is another one. You remember the fucking I wanted to do this live, but it was like 3 a.m, and I said no. Y'all remember when we watched the fucking TikTok of the woman who was live streaming and she ran over and killed a man? Apparently, word on the street is that she went live after asking for Cash App money. I'm gonna say it again. After running over and killing a man, she got on the same platform and started asking for money. So if you ever needed a reason to like hate people, just know your boy Leon's got you. It's like I don't know, man. I feel like if I was offered a fuck ton of money to say something opposite of what I believe, I feel like I'm easy to spot. Because I've spent so much time not getting money, just saying what the fuck I feel. Like, ain't nobody came up to me and was like, sign this contract. It's like, will this contract stifle my ability to say what I want? Well, yes, it will, because we want you to say things that, we align with, and we'll give you handsome money. No. I need that free reign. I need that free reign to continue being your boy. Because if I gotta lose my right to be your boy, then I don't know what I'm doing. No. Because if I can't say fuck, shit, bitch, damn, Twinkie, then what are we doing here? I feel like this is not the country that I grew up despising.
Ladies going to university, as someone who has toured a lot of college campuses.
You're a high school dropout. This is not an indication of anything. And that's not a shot. You self-admitted to that. So I don't really necessarily care about how you spent like maybe 3 hours on a college campus. That really is not indicative of anything.
In the States, I can tell you that it is very progressive, one-sided, okay? It's all progressive ideas for the most part. Very rarely do I come across like conservative students on campuses who actually feel comfortable with their conservatism. So we already know this. We know that the big part of the issue is that women, in their pursuit of being a boss babe, okay, went to school, got their education in a side of propaganda, or maybe it's the other way around. I can't remember, but they went to college.
So you're spouting something and you admit that you can't remember. So your basis for a large portion of women is that they grew up, I guess, one way and then went to college and popped out with a bullhorn and an education in their pursuit of being a boss babe. Because having money in a fucking country where you have people yelling out, pick yourself up by the bootstraps, is now somehow a bad thing. Okay. Okay. Did I open a fucking chest and only get a fish and shield? Man. And we lost track of time.
And they walked away with a foundational belief that they're going to take out into the rest of the world. And unfortunately, we're seeing the fruits of that. Now, this doesn't mean that men are off the hook, okay? If men, and again, I recognize that this might sound like a generalized statement. I don't mean for it to be, because there are a lot of strong men out there who are taking the lead. And there are also a lot of weak soy boy, femboy men's out there who affirm every bad idea.
There are also men who manipulate the idea of having a woman in power. There are also men who rape. There are also men who hide behind that in the subject matter of trying to make sure that they are somehow sanguine in their opportunity. We have capitulated people into these weird two groups only, real men and soy boy. We have somehow boxed in women into whore conservative or whore progressive. And then y'all wonder why this idea of both sides suck is the strongest, because it's apparently either all sides suck or I have to sit here and promote the propaganda of one side and ignore the bad that's on that side. And also get paid $7,000. Whoa. What was that in the air? Gee, ooh, God, what was that? What was that? Now, I don't believe Gothics got paid by Israel. That was a shot at Officer Tatum. That was a shot at Tatum.
Yeah, that the women wants to pursue. And so that's part of the problem. If more men were leading instead of trying to be women or trying to affirm everything that the woman does because they have been conditioned to believe that as far as a leader.
Your husband needs to delete your YouTube channel and your Twitter account and lead you into the prosperity of being a nice little housewife. The one facet that is the problem with every single human being watching, you, me, Gothics, everybody, is the affinity to want to police other people, but somehow have a convenient excuse for when ourselves get policed. We are all human, and we are all susceptible to this shit because it's been done. We all of us love to police other people. It's true. We all do it. We all give our fucking opinion about something and speak about it and talk about it. All this shit. We all do it. But then when the shoe is on the other foot and it's time for somebody to police us, we all got a convenient excuse. Your ability to recognize that and figure out a way to dance around it will probably make you a better human. But the more you're like, over there, that's the real issue. Yeah, right there, over there. And we ignore you, we got ourselves a problem here.
Leadership roles, it's sort of like subjective. No, it's not. I don't believe that. I believe that men were created with a purpose and women were created with a purpose. We are equal, but we bring different things to the table to work together.
What is the woman's purpose? I've heard that the men's purpose is to lead. What's the women's purpose?
And feminism has turned that on its head and sideways. And now it's like, oh, if you want to be a stay-at-home dad and let your wife bring home the bacon and call all the shots, there's nothing wrong with that. And hey, to each their own. But I don't believe.
Don't ever say to each their own, but that means you clearly have a problem with something. To each their own, but I have a problem with rape. No, then it's not to each their own. It's not to each their own. You're critiquing, some would call it shaming, a lifestyle you do not like. This is fine, but spare me the to each his own shit, please.
That's the way God intended it to be. Now, if you don't believe in God, that's a whole nother part of the discussion, which is where I think a lot of these issues stem from, because we're all sort of making things up along the way and wondering, why is everything in shambles? Why is everything so chaotic? Oh, because we have forgotten our identity. And instead of pursuing things that are good and righteous and virtuous, we're pursuing things that feel nice and feel good. Okay, so men are not entirely off the hook here, but I also acknowledge that there are some strong men, like my husband. Shout out, babe.
He needs to delete this entire YouTube channel and put you into your woman role in your woman duty. If we're being accurate here, these takes are not just for the leftist. You need to be put back into your role.
You are strong. Now, what he said about getting rid of women's right to vote. In a perfect world, men and women would be on the same page. But obviously that's not the case. I cannot tell you how many times I have seen comments under my videos from men telling me that they're getting a divorce that their wives initiated because the man decided to vote conservative. I have never gotten a comment like that from a woman. It's always men saying, yeah, my wife is divorcing me because of politics. That's crazy to me. But this is the reality of what we have to work with here. Okay? So in a perfect world,
a woman laying down with a man and marrying him, and he sides with a belief that makes her seemingly less of a human. Yeah, I'm not shocked. I'm not too shocked about it.
The husband and the wife would share the same values, the same morals, the same worldview, because that household is supposed to be a team. It's supposed to be a unit. You're supposed to be voting in the same way. I just don't understand.
Oh, So what do you think is going to happen when they don't? It'll lead to a conversation, which will probably lead down the rabbit hole of a disagreement, which will then create friction, not fraction. And, normal people could reconcile, talk it out, blah, blah, blah. But then other people cannot. Duh.
And how you have husbands
Hello, Dill.
and wives with conflicting beliefs. Like, how do you... I'm surprised that a lot of people are able to maintain marriages in that way, especially if you have a kid. Like, okay, so whose leadership should the child be following? I don't think repealing the 19th Amendment is actually fixing the root problem.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Even though earlier you said you agreed with the video. So what are we doing?
Women stopped voting in this scenario, I imagine that things would turn conservative very quickly. However, that still wouldn't address the problem. You got the crazy emotional women that just lost their right to vote. So I would say, instead of doing that, I would actually call on men to step up a little bit more. Okay, I know people are going to get mad at me. They're going to say, "How don't you talk to men like that?"
Who is this woman telling men what to? Whoa, 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 whoa! What is this woman doing, thinking that she has the leeway to speak about what a man should be doing? Whoa, 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 whoa! Because in my conservative world, these women are in the kitchen. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't like it. I don't like what I'm hearing. Whoa. It's just like that gay who is trying to tell my conservative men to be more diverse. Yuck. No. 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 No, 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 no. Yuck. Because in my conservative world, white power, ain't no diversity, equity, and inclusion? No. No, 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 no. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. Diversity, equity. I pretend I'm conservative. Pretend I'm like some white conservative. Oh, I just voted for Trump. Yeah, I'm getting my country back. Yeah. What's this? A video. This is a gay black guy. Well, I don't like those. Double time. What's this? Well, he's telling me how to fix my party, the Republicans, after we just dominated. Chain them. Oh, what's this? Well, I'm conservative. I just won. I got what I got. Trump in office. Yeah. Was this black woman telling me that I need to step up and be a man after I just voted Trump in? Yuck, Finn. Did we just kill each other? I'm fucking weak. We just killed each other. What is this gimmick that now that Trump is in office, motherfuckers think now is the time to reshape the conservative party into their image? No, wokey. It's all white around them. I'm telling you, take out the blacks that voted for Trump. Trump still wins. Because it wasn't a large portion of black voters for Trump. You might want to go back and look at them stats, please, Rob Smith. Because anywhere else, we not worried about that.
Yeah, listen, men, I love you. Well, I love you, but not like love, because I got a husband. I got a man, okay? I love my man. I love you too, but it's a different type of love.
He should be leading you.
But we need strong men, okay? Feminism would not exist if there were some men allowing it to exist. Case in point.
This gimmick of feminism being nothing more than a bunch of whores wanting the right to pop pussy and whatever gimmick around abortion is my problem with information being dispersed out into the ether. Because the belief that, hey, you're only here so that we could sit here and deal with you talking about your right to be on OnlyFans is a gimmick. it's like because of, and this is the fault of the various black people who are doing it, promoting themselves as getting ready to steal from every store because they don't have SNAP benefits. And now you have people running with the idea that, oh, the only people on SNAP getting help from the government are fat black women, when statistically it's the whites and the working class who are on SNAP the most, who have been fucked over. Also, all of you motherfuckers who are drastically okay with these benefits going away, I wonder how your mother and grandmother feel, because I know for certain that those bitches were on SNAP benefits. Also, I've been seeing this trend on TikTok where people are calling the church asking for their assistance in helping them with things like baby food and formula, and the churches, well, wide majority of them, because a few of them said yes, a few of them are saying no. So I'm wondering, what the fuck is the point of me giving you tithes if there's nothing of like future benefit in a time of need from a place of worship that promotes themselves as giving a helping hand? So you see how we keep jumping through different waves of stupidity because motherfuckers think like a stupid thing means everybody's in on the stupid thing? Yeah, we don't get too far. I'm surprised 9 churches said yes. The problem is the fact that it was only 9 and a mosque. Like, if you wanted to promote atheism or the Muslim faith, go find these TikToks of the woman calling churches asking for help. And then go find all the people who are at these churches trying to run defense. She doesn't even have a baby. So what? She's a psychopath. So you mean to tell me if she did have a baby and said no, and the churches said no, that would prove the point? Because I feel as though the point is proven, baby or not. I feel as though if you look at a situation where a group, an entity, a building that is largely about community and being together for everybody, telling you no into helping you in a time of need where you don't have the funds necessary to clothe, bathe, and provide for your child, there's a problem here. And the problem stems from spending years believing that the church was all about community and faith and belief. There's even a pastor running around saying, oh, we don't operate like this. We operate on hope. Huh? Oh, man, you a fundraiser to help you potentially survive this cancer? Well, I hope you get it, but I ain't gonna give you nothing. Out of your fuck, what, man, what? In the sick part, the bitch called Muslims, and the Muslims was like, oh, yeah, oh, fuck, here you go. What a drastic promotion of the Muslim faith. Now, was that the intention? Probably not, but geez, Louise. And this is the sick part. They got a fucking pastor, I guess, from one of the churches yesterday. Because all yesterday, you saw all these churches like, oh, raise your hand if you would help. We would help. Yeah. But ironically, it was churches that said no. This motherfucking, they got a pastor who threatened the woman. It was like, oh, if she comes here, there will be problems. What? The bitch asked for help. What the fuck? The bitch wanted to do a social experiment just to see, because she's heard all this great bullshit about how churches are like these places of community, and they'll if they can, they'll give you a helping hand. These motherfuckers just blatantly saying no. And now y'all on here saying, oh, if she showed up, there'll be problems? What? As a devout follower of the Lord, do you think it's okay to be threatening women? Just because the bitch outed you? Or as the kids say, clocked your tea? That'd be a significant, like, if you ever want a free promo to be an atheist, jeez. I got some TikTok videos for y'all. Hi, Skelly.
Look at the Middle East, where you have women wearing burqas. Do they believe in feminism over there? Why not?
I think it was a year ago. Tucker Carlson did a video where he went to Russia and promoted Russia on the basis of, oh my God, look at how clean their stores are. No one's stealing from here. See, oh God, our country would be better if we adopted traits from Russia and take away several rights. Them hoes getting beat up, kidnapped, raped, and pilgrimaged in the Middle East. But that's your comparison? I'm sorry, but I would rather, my ladies, in America, you have your rights. Because the alternative is, the alternative will be a bunch of people promoting propaganda for the Middle East. And they will give you all the good, but they will not tell you about that bad. Hell no. They won't tell you about the women who are seeking asylum from the Middle East. Oh God. Oh God, what is this? Now look, for the retard in the back. Oh, you're critiquing Gothics. You must hate Gothics. Absolutely not. Your parasocial benign connections to content creators, you need therapy. Gothics, good friend. Gothics really, I think, well, no, she doesn't know. She does not know in full scope her assistance to me in 2023 from the months of February to October. She really has no idea how much she has assisted me in that crucial time period. That's dear friend to me. But you gays who think, oh, just because you're a friend, that means you escape criticism? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're out of your mind. Just because you're a friend to me doesn't mean that you're exempt from the verbal lashings when I hear some odd shit. And the promotion of the Middle Eastern society in regards to women while you're sitting comfortably in America is some odd shit to me. It's just some odd. It's just as the kids say, peculiar. It's a little peculiar.
Not because the men don't allow it. Okay. Now.
Yeah, and what happens when those women try? Can I get like a answer as to what happens when the women try to voice their opinions in the Middle East? No. We're still gonna just like view this as positive without talking about any of the negative. Hey, this fucking shot, oh, it could heal you, but you could also get AIDS randomly. But we won't mention that one because the shot is good. It's good for you. It's good. Hey, Skelly, I see you. I got this nice little drug that it could allow you to walk without any problems, but you'll turn black. So it's give or take. You want to walk and be called slurs, or do you
I know people are going to get so mad at that. Who am I going to piss off more, the women or the men? Which one do you think? Okay, let me know in the comments.
I mean, you would piss off the broader society because you're glorifying the Middle East without talking about the negatives. You are in America. Cherish that. Your worst fear has already happened, which is weird looking people being mad at you for a take about a fish. You're not being arrested for your free speech, buddy. Hey, which would you rather? Get called racist on Twitter or get arrested for a take about transgenders? I know which one I'm going with.
Section below. Which side do you think is going to get more angry at what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be divisive, okay? I'm not trying to...
You are absolutely doing the worst job of not trying to be divisive. This is the worst job because not only have you fucked up the women by saying, hey, the Middle East, they won't allow these whores to be talking. You've now told the men, hey, you gonna put these women in place? Start putting them in masks and burqas, and if they speak, slap them. Let's bring it back to the 60s. Where if these whores step out of line, you ain't got to go too far. You could start a new life next door, whole new family, whole new wife. Your old wife didn't step outside the house, so it would be perfectly fine to cheat. Let's take it back to the 60s. I've told y'all about my cousin. My cousin got a friend who apparently was in a relationship with a man and got tired of that bitch, and he just got up and left. Take it back to the 60s. You sick of this shit? You sick of that whore? Fuck, get up and leave. Yeah. Yeah. But it's all good. It's all fun. Like, how it go? How it go? What's the saying? It's all fun until the what? It's all fun until the rabbit got the gun.
Stir the pot. This is just the reality, is that God made men to lead, and we need men to lead. But we also
why are we leaving out the other part? What did God make the women do?
need women who are willing to be led, okay?
Delete this goddamn YouTube channel and be led by your husband. I need these YouTube channels deleted. I need these women who believe in this to just go be led by your man. I don't want to see you giving your opinion.
Okay? This isn't a competition. We all have different things that we bring to the table, different talents, different skills, and they complement one another. We're not in competition with each other. Okay? So we have to understand our role.
Can't wait to have a wife just so I can compete with her and Connect 4. Matter of fact, every fucking disagreement and argument, we gonna settle that shit on Connect 4. I want to stay at my parents' house. No, I want to stay at my parents'. Get the Connect 4 boy. Fuck all that. And if I lose, well, fuck it. Going to the in-laws house. This is how you settle some shit. You want to settle some back and forth? Get the Connect 4 board out. Fuck this shit. If we can't agree, we gonna settle it like humans. Connect 4. That's how we gonna handle this shit.
Our God-given role. I know some people don't like that word. Otherwise, then I don't know what to tell you guys. Okay, enjoy the cliff as you're falling off of it. You know.
I mean, it'd be better to understand the God-given role if we had some examples. If we had people, what was that word? Leading by example. You know, I see men making the attempt to lead by example and lead their wives. You know. I'm not seeing these women shutting the fuck up. I'm not seeing these women shutting the fuck up. Does Gothics have children? I believe the answer to that is no. I don't even think she wants kids. And if she does, congratulations. Hope you have healthy children.
But yeah, I think that's really all I wanted to say about this video, man. Like, it's, in a perfect world, we would all just be united.
In a perfect world, several of the various fucking problems that exist in this world wouldn't be here. The problem is we don't live in that perfect world. We don't live in that perfect world. We live in a basic world. We live in a... I'm not getting any shots. Any shots, please. Any shots would be nice. Any of them would be good for me. You come in, you get killed. You come in, you... I missed. I whiffed. I'm whiffing.
Under a household, and we're not. And if I could maybe add one more.
You're a lousy shot. You put your mama in front of me. Let's see how accurate my.
Thing to this. This is all part of the communist plan.
Oh my God, we're done. Okay. Mom Donnie's gonna make you whores better. Mom Donnie's gonna make sure that these men are subservient to the whores. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Okay. Now, Breadtube. Let's learn about Breadtube. That was not a proportional response. She is. That was the most accurate response I give you. I'm not a lousy shot. Line up all y'all mamas and put your faith in it. I'm a lousy shot. Line up each and every one of y'all mamas. You better hope I miss.
Breadtube began as a way to combat various different anti-SJW YouTubers during the mid-2010s. Based on the book Conquest of Bread, the term has come to describe various different left-leaning content creators on YouTube and Twitch. It's a very loose community with lots of division in recent years, leading to many of these Breadtubers fading from relevancy, or suffering major reputational damage due to various controversies. Recently, there's been a surge of Breadtubers e-begging in order to financially cope with their downfalls, though some like myself have been picking up on quite a pattern. What's actually causing their decline in viewership and monetary success? It should become obvious to you by the end of this.
I don't think, listen, my idea as to what's declining a Breadtuber success really is kind of mundane and boring. My take is mundane and absolutely fucking boring. My take is that there's a portion of these motherfuckers, because it's not all, who post once every 4 fucking months, and they all think that they're FD Signifier. FD Signifier posts like, I'ma say once 2 weeks, and somehow captivates an audience enough to retain their viewership for that long of a period of time with engaging content. Now, one of you is going to bellow out, engaging content, FD Signifier sucks. Now we're going to have a conversation about your opinion. It's like, you think he sucks, but the almost million viewed videos say other fucking wise. It's like, now what? Oh, they're addicted to slop. Says the individual who watches Keemstar and the group of pedophiles he hangs out with. We're comparing apples to apples at this point. And we're not getting anywhere doing it. Who is this goober? Wasn't this the guy who tried to bully a bunch of people into giving to his charity and that fucked up? Wasn't that it? Wasn't this the guy? What is it, Jake Lucky? No. Isn't this motherfucker named Doolittle? First of all, disrespect to the timely classic movie Dr. Doolittle, okay? But, Jesus. Horrible.
This video. Innuendo Studios, or Ian, began his channel around 2014 during the Gamergate era. He aspired to create content revolving around it, defending those like Anita Sarkeesian from what he believed was unjust hate. However, Ian didn't have the time to produce enough videos due to other freelance work, so he created a Kickstarter campaign to ask for donations.
What I'm shooting for is to carve about 4 months out of my schedule where this would be my main project, with only the least time-consuming freelance work on the side. During that time, I'm targeting about 100 minutes of video content. That could be 5 20-minute essays, it could be 25-minute essays. If I get to the end of 4 months and I haven't hit 100 minutes, I keep going. If I get to 100 minutes and there's still any Kickstarter money left, I keep going. And if I go over my funding goal, I just add on minutes and months. As for rewards, I have some. A variety of options, including a personalized mixtape made by me, a portrait of you made by the great Amanda Watkins, and
when I'm thinking about Kickstarter goals, I gotta wonder to myself, hey, if I reach this goal, you get a wait a minute. If we reach this goal, you get a mixtape. Oh, God. Oh, man. Talk about your luxury moments. Talk about a luxury, man. Talk about a luxury. Hey, I reached this goal. I'm friggity fresh, dog. Like, man, I'll be on this beat telling you what's wiggity wax. Oh, I'd rather slit my throat.
and for people in the Massachusetts area, 1 homemade vegan cheesecake.
Yeah, I think you can tell the kind of person he is just from that snippet. Over the next year, Ian would indeed produce over 100 hours of content, making an update video in September 2015 to announce his new Patreon.
My name is Ian. I have launched a Patreon campaign. If I can somehow get it up to $1,250 per video, I can afford to keep treating this as one of my main jobs. And I can guarantee at least one 10 to 15 minute video every month, sometimes more.
Hey, if you give me $1,000 a month, I'll give you one 10-minute to 15-minute video. Do y'all see why I don't sell y'all nothing? It's because I have nothing to offer you. It's like whatever is secret, like it's intentional. Like I want it to be secret. I don't want it. I'm not doing the douchey. You want to see this video 5 hours before? It's douchey. Douche. It's like fuck, bruh. That's why I told y'all I can't fucking do content where I'm apparently selling out to Israel because it would be the easiest tell under the sun. Just like how it's the easiest tell that Officer Tatum got bought out. Because when the fuck was he ever talking about Palestine and Israel before this? When? You offer the Leon pill and I put it in your ass.
More. The Kickstarter money will be gone soon, so
You do way more without asking for over 1 gig video. Bro, you know what I want? I want y'all to just fucking watch. I want to indoctrinate you motherfuckers with the idea that everything sucks and you're gonna die, so have fun. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. Like, I hate to break it to you. You're not going to live forever. You're not gonna live forever. You're gonna die one day. Have fun until you do. Don't rape. Don't kill. Don't steal. You're gonna make mistakes in life. The best thing you could do is grow from them. Now, there are mistakes and then there's rape. There's mistakes and then there's raping an infant. Okay? There's some things you're not coming back from. Okay? Some things you're always going to be evil for. Okay? And there's no amount of taking accountability. Skelly, you weren't here, but there's a guy who put out some tweet. I'm taking accountability for my actions. I'm taking accountability for the things I've done. And what was the thing he did? He raped an infant. Not a child. An infant. He raped an infant. He raped an infant. Okay? Are we clear about the subject matter here? There was no, hey, I was accidentally involved in a murder plot. I didn't commit the murder, but I was there when they did, and I didn't speak up about it. Please, I'm hoping for forgiveness here. This motherfucker took a baby, took an infant, and violated it. Yeah, you don't get forgiveness for that one. Sorry.
So if you like what I make, this is how we keep the party going.
And over the next several years, Ian would make your standard, pretentious leftist video essays about things like art and gaming culture, though the real game changer was a series, The Alt-Right Playbook, which began in 2017. It became a massive hit for his channel, with the average installment garnering over 1 million views, though most outside Breadtube weren't really familiar with it, and it would eventually fade into obscurity, as Ian uploaded less and less over the next 8 years. I watched a handful of episodes in preparation for this video, and I was quite unimpressed by it. For how legendary people have made it seem, The Alt-Right Playbook literally just feels like Ian's guide to arguing with people on Twitter. For instance, in the 3rd episode, he discusses ways to win an argument about Anita Sarkeesian's sketchy Kickstarter campaigns.
Now by this time you've noticed your interlocutor's position has changed from she stole from people to she asked too much to begin with to she took too long to deliver, as though these are all the same argument. You also notice the pattern of the conversation. He says something short, quippy, and wrong, you give a detailed correction, he says something else short, quippy, wrong, and only tangentially related to his last point, and the cycle repeats itself. This goes on and on. And it's not you've noticed just this discussion. You find this manner of argument often when you express left-of-center beliefs.
And it's fine if he wants to discuss that, but these
The problem with what I'm hearing is that it's not exclusive. Leftists do it, conservatives do it. And the problem stems from motherfuckers not really knowing how to debate in honest. They just know how to spout talking points because they got nothing better to do. That's why I don't do them. It's because if I have to be in a conversation with somebody and we're talking about points, and the idea is to understand viewpoints and bringing in information critical to those viewpoints, and I have to hear, well, I'm not doing research on that, then I have to find out in real time that I wasted my time, and I'm going to sit in the corner and skin myself. That's why if I ever am somehow in controversy with another content creator and they run around saying Leon's scared to debate me, it's no, I'm not wasting my time. I view YouTube debates as pointless. Sure, they're entertaining for you, but if I'm not being entertained and I'm being subjected into hearing dumb shit and then being told, hey, the facts of the situation don't really matter here, then I have a problem. I have a problem. I have an issue. I have an itch that's not going to get scratched primarily because motherfuckers are willingly choosing a different route in which they won't scratch the itch. They're willingly choosing it because they have nothing better to do, and it's upsetting. And I can't stand it. I just can't. I for the life of me, can't stand the premise and the gimmick around, hey, I'm gonna blatantly fucking lie about something and then get in a debate and continue to lie about it because I have nothing better to do. Because, you know, it's easier to do that than it is to do anything else, you know? That's one. Oh, that's two.
Aren't groundbreaking discoveries. This is just how discourse and debate works. The best way to describe Ian is pretentious.
Debate me? No. Like, you think it's a joke. I actually despise this concept. It's a horrible premise. It's all centered around a bunch of motherfuckers who are politically inept, swearing to God that their hot take is better than the other one, and no actual research is done, and then people spend their time afterwards being like, oh, I cooked them. It's like, it's a headache. It's a headache that I will never engage in. It's a headache that I will never participate in. It won't happen.
He's very pretentious. He has the savior complex and wishes to be taken seriously by the online left. But in reality, this guy is just a sad, pathetic loser. Before Gamergate, Ian made this blog post about this bizarre advancement he made towards a random indie dev back in 2008. He found out she was a woman and sent this insanely creepy email. You are beautiful and wonderful and funny and perfect. I pledge myself to you. If we ever meet, know this. Always, 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 I am yours. He did apologize, but it's insanely drawn out, as he felt the need to address every single little thing. Oh, and he left this goofy photo of himself holding an apology sign.
My heart's a stereo. I feel the beat, so listen close. What? Who? Huh? Who? Why the fuck does Rob find this weird ass shit? Where the fuck does anybody get the premise and idea that what? Ew. Ugh. Motherfuckers are sending these fucking emails and they're like, oh, well, sorry, my pussy's loose, sorry.
I'm sorry, my lady. I didn't mean to offend you. Like a lot of leftists, Ian is way too public about his sex life, giving away details most men wouldn't spill if they're being waterboarded. He's very...
Listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. They got people who are overly dramatic about their sex life, but let's not sit here and pretend like it's only leftists. You got a guy, you got a guy running around now like the red pill's bad after people beat it into him that it was bad years ago, but he had to still be on that dick. He had to still be on that dick because it was lucrative for him. Now running around saying leftism is bad, or not leftism, red pill is bad, and he's a cuck. Like, and yes, I'm talking about Snicko.
Very open about the fact that he's a cuck, yet is still super insecure about it, leading to him producing an entire 17-minute video about the semantics of cuckoldry. Since he is a breadtuber, Ian opens it up by trying to politicize the term. He strawmans his detractors as deeply offended right-wingers who just don't understand his lifestyle. A lifestyle where he watches his girl getting plowed by Big Dick Randy.
The truth is, I've been at this a while, and there have been stretches where I was dating only one person who had multiple partners. There have also been stretches where I was dating multiple people, all of whom were only involved with me, so I guess I was cucking them. And honestly, it's all just dating. You do this long enough, you're gonna be in a lot of permutations.
Most people like myself aren't trying to moralize this. We're just here to make fun of you, Ian. And hey, argue all you want about how you're actually happy being a cuck. It's not like those alt-writers were correct about you.
I ain't gonna lie. Is it, bro? Keep your sexual degeneracy off of my social media account.
Call this one the slow breakup. It's like when your partner starts canceling date nights and then starts getting home really late and then starts sleeping on the couch, and you keep asking, hey, is there something wrong? And they just say, oh, sweetie, of course not. Work is just running me ragged lately, and when I have time off, I'm too tired to go out, and I get home so late these days, I don't want to wake you up by coming to bed. And then one day you get home and their bags are packed, and they're like, look, we both saw this coming. You know that thing. You know this happens to everybody, right?
Yeah, his polyamorous girlfriend broke up with him for another man. What a shock. After years of barely uploading content, Ian has hit rock bottom. He put out this video in May 2025 titled, Being a YouTuber Bankrupted Me, where he discusses his recent hardships in life and debates quitting content creation.
For the time being, Innuendo Studios is taking...
This was such an ass-backwards way to go about it. I'm sorry. Like, you got on here and told people you're operating at a loss because you operated this fucking channel as a fucking moron. And hey, jokes on me. People donated to you, but then I believe you still haven't uploaded any fucking content for anybody to sink their teeth into. Like, has this motherfucker still not uploaded a video for people to watch? There's no way. What you eating? Your mama. No. Did he delete the fucking video? Did he delete the fucking video? When was this? When was this whole thing? When was this whole thing? He outright sends his regards. Just wanted to stop by and say LOL, get it right. Thousands in debt to the government, by the way. To the government mint, by the way. He unlisted his begging Tough! They on your ass, bald man. They on your ass, bald man.
Taking a break. I'm not sure for how long, and there's a chance it might be permanent.
What do you mean a break? You've basically been on one already. You've put out less than 30 minutes worth of content in the past year. If anything, this guy needs to be putting out more.
I ain't gonna lie to you. If anybody need a break, it's me. Fucking been on y'all ass posting stupid shit. I'ma never let y'all forget about the week that was just nothing but videos about women raping kids. That I ain't gonna lie, that sheesh. Like, they couldn't find nothing else. The stories were just stupider and stupider, and the reasons were stupider and stupider. How are you raping a kid because you were losing weight or you were gaining weight, whichever stupid one it was? What the fuck? Like, actually, what the fuck? How do we reach a point where that's the reason we raping kids? Like, what? You taking a kid down to Pound Town for that? Like, what the fuck?
More content, since he's apparently at the edge of bankruptcy.
I have been running this channel at a loss for 7 years. And between back taxes I owe the government, a maxed out credit card that is in collections, and money I owe to a few people who bailed me out, I have total accumulated debt that is pushing $100,000. And I'm not going to say I'm perfect at managing money.
Yeah, no shit. How the fuck are you that much in debt with a successful YouTube channel and thousands of dollars being made each month on Patreon? Well, apparently this guy didn't know what taxes were until the age of 32. Instead of fleeing to Asia like any normal schizo, he decided to wait until his back taxes and fees reached $59,000.
Hi, Dan. I just moved in next door. I'm a supermodel.
I don't care who the IRS sends, I am not paying taxes.
Also, his credit card debt reached nearly $19,000, as I guess he spent too much money on his fedora and Funko Pop collection. Oh, and also the fact that he lives in one of the most expensive cities in America. But no, according to him, it's not entirely his fault. It's capitalism's fault.
Now, I want to acknowledge that some of this is my fault. The debt would not be nearly so big if I were better at budgeting, if I read my mail faster, if I had followed up about that audit. I am not purely a victim here. But also, this is a bad and broken system, and even if I played it perfectly, there is no universe where I make what I make and finish the year with 12 grand left over for the government. Not in this city, maybe not in this country.
He still hasn't grasped the concept of personal responsibility yet. Instead of getting his shit together and making videos, he'd rather spend all day watching movies and playing video games.
There's a bunch of stuff I do on Patreon that I haven't even announced it here on YouTube. I've been doing it for a year and change now. I do these little projects where I have a film randomizer list. It's like a list of, this year's list is 36 movies, where I hit shuffle on Letterboxd and watch whichever one comes up first and try to get through the whole list by the end of the year. And I write little reviews for them. Or I have a video game cabinet, just games I'm trying to get through before the end of the year.
Boy, what riveting fucking breakdown of society that people pay for.
I do a reading log.
How about you make movie reviews or gaming streams? How fucking hard could that be? It's like he'd rather sit on his ass than work on content. I bet his work schedule consists of Googling something for a video and calling it a day, before spending the next 14 hours binge-watching movies at full volume, while the IRS starts aggressively knocking on his door. Instead of actually fixing this problem himself, Ian chose to crowdfund again, managing to get $155,000 off GoFundMe. He was able to garner this incredibly quickly due to how pitiful he made himself look in the video, which was definitely intentional. He picked the lowest quality camera possible, talked in a voice more monotone than mine, and kept spouting out excuses for why he couldn't get basic work done.
I just can't take it anymore. This is just a lot of strain to put on me and to put on my family. And I've felt for a long time that I'm on the verge of, kind of making it. I've been dancing around the periphery for a while. Back in 2020, right before COVID happened, the numbers were really doing good. The Patreon was really solid. I was making more money than I'd ever made, and it really seemed like it was going to keep heading that way. And then they just started to dip, and it's never really recovered.
Welcome to Content Creator, you stupid fuck. Where the money fluctuates. There's not a steady income. There's not a steady income. Who wants to take a guess at what I'm chewing on? Don't say dick. There's not a steady flow. You have to manage your money. How do I know that? Because I do a bad job of managing my money. But at least I try. I gotta try being better at this shit. Because if I don't try, I won't succeed. Blue Doritos, balls, fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm eating Lucky Charms. No, I don't have milk and shit. I'm eating it dry like a heathen. I'm eating it dry like something's wrong with me.
Covered, you know, once I hurt my back and I couldn't work for a while. And life just got more expensive.
Aw man, his back hurt. Guess that means he can't sit on his ass all day and make YouTube videos anymore.
Oh, my back!
It's very manipulative, and Ian is very aware of that, since he's laid out his crowdfunding strategy in a previous video.
We go on crowdfunding sites and tell our stories about what we want to make and why they matter to us. People get that investment when the story is good and when they trust
Nigga said need a wellness check. I hope your daddy getting beat up by white men right now.
the person telling it. And that's what I mean about campaigns living or dying on the perception of sincerity. People have to believe the story you're
The worst way, honestly, shut up!
telling them is true. Now, there are ways to present the appearance of sincerity without actually being sincere. And if you want advice on how to do that, you're going to need to talk to an ad executive. What I always tell people is that the best way to appear sincere is to be sincere.
And it worked, as much of Ian's leftist audience supported him without question, including some of his Breadtuber buddies like Big Joel and PhilosophyTube. A month after the GoFundMe's release, Ian would announce that he'd be going on a sabbatical. With no intent to produce content despite his audience's expectations, he might as well just tell them to go fuck themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy just scanned his audience so he can go to Japan or whatever and live out his weeaboo fantasies. Either way, the situation definitely isn't over. As pointed out by Accounting on YouTube, go check him out, his videos are great. Ian might have to pay taxes on the GoFundMe money due to seemingly using it for his vacation. His audience also donated with the expectation that he continue making videos, meaning they wouldn't be counted as gifts and would have to be taxed.
Quote, contributions to crowdfunding campaigns are not necessarily a result of detached and disinterested generosity and therefore may not be gifts. This sentence...
Imagine thinking that you could skim your way through this shit by use of the government, by the use of GoFundMe. And it don't even work. You fucking bastard. Oh, God. Ooh, look at all the people that are involved. Xander Hall, Essence of Thought, Voss. I'm not listening to the horse. I'm not listening to the horse fucker or the Kevo section. Noah Sand. Oh, God. Oh, God. I want to listen to the Xander Hall one.
Xander Hall is one of those Breadtubers who claims to have escaped the alt-right pipeline and joined the right side of politics after self-realization.
It's another one of these twinks that doesn't really have a real opinion on anything because you people grow up and saunter about in the world not really having the backbone to actually form an opinion. Who's the horse fucker? You'll never guess. It's that. It's this. It's this. It's this. It's that in the corner. Oh, look, another problem. Another problem. It's another problem. Yeah. It's another problem. Listen, dude, bros. The problem with these people is also the problem with motherfuckers on the right. Pretentious wannabe know-it-all motherfuckers who cannot, for the life of me, actually engage in real, faithful conversation around debate. Because it's nothing more than mudslinging, pretentious name-calling, the idea in your head that you're right and everyone else is wrong, and a need to fucking feel that from an audience of people who will believe it because they're somehow worse at doing research than the person on the screen. I have told you all this for months, that research in politics is boring and it needs to be sensationalized so that you could actually stomach it and watch it. Because a good portion of you, let's be honest, would not watch any of these people if they didn't give you a layer of entertainment. Let's be concise, clear, and understanding right now. It wouldn't be watched if you weren't entertained by them. Problem is, it's now become like the lucrative thing to do your best to dramatize every single fucking thing. Whoa! Kid gets raped. It's the job of the entertainer to create this nice little genre of understanding so that you wake up one fruitful, fateful day and somehow realize the tides have turned and it's time to get naked, fuckers. It's time to get naked. It's time to press your balls against the fucking world. It's time to put your dick in the oven. It's time to put your dick on the fucking microwave. And people spend their time trying to cash in on it, but they don't know how to sustain it because they take all these consistent breaks, or they bitch themselves into a fucking corner by being disingenuous and somehow changing their entire political landscape because, oh my God, this one take radicalized me, instead of just recognizing that, hey, both sides are fucking bad, make money off of all of it. Motherfuckers wake up and wonder. Motherfuckers really do a bad job waking up and wondering. And I don't get it. I honestly, 100%, without a shadow of a doubt, do not fucking get it. But maybe it's not meant for me to get. Maybe it's not meant for me. Maybe it's meant for someone else. Maybe it's meant for someone else to understand. Maybe I'm not that guy. Maybe it's not up to me. Maybe it's not my style. Maybe it's not my thing. Who knows? But what I do know is that the complexities of one's own mind in any given moment in time would lead one down the rabbit hole to concede defeat. And that is not what I do. A segue? No, I don't care about this primarily because it's all the shit that I know about. I know about Xander Hall being a fucking retard who can't keep his fucking mouth shut and somehow attacked a transgender because he doesn't know how to file bank reports. I know about the bald-headed fuck and his attempts to guilt trip you motherfuckers into giving him money. I know about this motherfucker who had it in his mind that, oh my God, help trans people and give me money for this shit. I know about the horse fucker. I know about Keffels. I know about DJ Mule. I know about Noah Sampson out of all of them. I know about Nick's Not Green fucking up a story about assault and somehow trying to clean house for it. I know about all of this. I'm not breaking new ground here. These people are annoying. These people are sad. And you know what? Taking it a step further, they're the reason why Trump won. I'm putting the blame on them. I'm putting the blame on them. I'm putting it on them. I'm putting it on them. Skelly! 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 Skelly. Skelly. Skelly, are you dead? Are you around? Are we playing a game or what? Goodbye, YouTube.